What's up everyone, I'm Big Bug. Welcome back to another Eurofishing video. So in this video what I've decided was we want to do something a little bit different for you guys. So I'm going to call this the rod race or the boss fish chase. Yeah, let's call it the boss fish chase, I think. So basically the rules are this. I start with, there's 5 lakes. I start on the observatory. I cannot move off this lake until I catch a boss fish. Once I catch a boss fish, then we can move to the next lake. So we start on the observatory, then we move to Larena or Arena or however you want to pronounce that. Once I catch a boss fish, I can move to the next lake, which will be Digger Lake. Then again, I catch a boss fish, I can move to St. John and then on to Presa del Monte Bravo. However, there is a small twist in this. I can only use one tackle box, which will be tackle box 1. I'm not allowed to flip between different tackle boxes. So at the start, as you can see, I've got 20mm tigers, 15mm activate boilies, 15mm high vis pop-ups and an 18mm dumbbell, which is fine, but they're big fish baits. I've got size 4 hooks, size 8 and size 6 hooks. Now I think that this particular setup will suit sort of Digger Lakes, Del Monte Bravo and St. John's, but the first 2 lakes I'm not too sure, so that's where the challenge will be. So without further ado guys, let's get into it, let's crack on and see how we get on. Don't forget, 1 boss fish from each lake. Alright, so here we are, we're on the observatory. I've picked this end of the lake. Basically the wind's pushing sort of northwest. It's just gone 6 o'clock in the morning. The reason I picked this swim is purely because I've had boss fish out of it, or I've had a boss fish out of it before. I've only fished this lake once before guys, other than the tutorials which you guys know about in one of the last videos. Right, so rod 1, I've got a size 8 hook with a blowback rig on, activate boilies 15mm, rod 2, blowback rig size 8 on a high vis pop-up 15mm, and rod 3 I've just gone all out rig size 4 hook with an 18mm dumbbell. So without further ado, let's get these rods out. Now I'm not going to fish far out, I'm literally going to fish in front of me. These are big rods for this lake, I've got to say. I think maybe we'll just go all along that bank. Alright, let's do that. Let's put them all on that bank. Quite tight together, just near them reeds. Let's get them out. Just cast that over there. It's very difficult with these. I'm using 13-foot rods here because obviously when I get to St. John I might need a long casting rod, and the fact that I can only use one tackle box is going to make this quite difficult. Right, let's get that one out. Oh, see what I mean? No problem, we'll just drop that there. I mean, it's in 8 foot of water there, so straight in. Now, the other thing is, guys, I'm on £25 line, so when I do eventually get to the next lake, I think it's going to be a tough ask to have a boss fish off of it, but we'll see what happens. Come on. It's giving a good fight. That other rod is just tearing off. It's gone slack, says to me it's on the bank. No, there it is. Come on, in you come. Wow, it's just staying over the other side of that lake. Doesn't want to come in at all. Now I did lose a big boss fish out of, well I say big, I did lose a boss fish out of this swim once. It went under the bridge and onto the other side. And by the time I'd landed the fish I was playing at the time, it was already gone. So there was nothing I could do about it. Come on, just tighten that line up. I don't know. Don't you go up there. Excuse me. Come on, in you come. Come on, we just want to have a look at you. Oh, that line tension. really bleeping hard. I don't want to give it too much stick. I don't want to lose that boss fish. That's the thing, we don't want to lose any fish because you just never know. Alright, that one's in. Let's get the next one. Looks like a nice fish. Alright, let's get this one in. Oh, rod 3's just about to do its stuff. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get in catch mode. Oh, he's off. He's off down the lake. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh dear, is this the hardest fighting fish in the world or what? It's only tiny. Look. Oh right, he's in catch mode. Rod 3. Wow. That was a tough little fighting fish under the tip. I didn't want to come in that one. I think it looked like a little tench or something. Probably a brain. Yeah, this one isn't very big, guys, I've got to say. Surprising, it's on big baits. Come on. 5 yards out, just tearing the place up, look. That looks like a decent fish on rod 2. We'll have a look at that last. Nice, right, let's get this one in the net. Yeah, rod 2 looks like it's got a decent fish on it to me. Look at that, nice little, look how dark that fish is, wow. Beautiful. Only tiny, £8.8, let's get that one in. And rod 1. Put him in the net. We should call this tench Scrapper. He really gave us a good fight, didn't he? £4.15. Let's get him back. And rod 2. This is the one that's got an half decent carp on it by the looks of it. Let's get that one. Wow, look at that. That is a nice fish. Please be a boss. Please be a boss. Yes! Bumba, there you go. So we've caught Bumba, so we can move on to the next lake. That was a lot quicker than I thought. £23 2 ounces, guys. That is not bad. First boss fish carp off of here. I had the bream before, so there you go. Bumba, thank you very much. We can now move to the next lake. So here we are. We're on Larena, or Runa, however you want to pronounce it. I have no idea on this lake. I have never fished this lake. So let's just have a little cast, see what we're up against. This is almost like a sort of clock. It's very round. It's got an island big in the middle. Just having a look at the bottom, guys. Gravel, silt. Oh, that's good. Okay, right. Okay. It's like a... I don't know if you can see the browns and the greens on the lake. I'm not sure whether to fish into them sort of little channels, or I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll keep all the rods together. I think what we might do, if we can get all the rods out. Ah, it's weed. Okay. So the little brown areas on the lake that you can see in the water seem to be weed. Let's keep these rods quite tight, I think, if we can. Yeah, sort of. That just caught that little brown area there, and that showed up as weed. So that's my suggestion, that is weed. If that's the case, there should be a little clear spot over the back there. Let's see if we can get into that. Yes, look, see, that's silt. Now if I just... and then it goes to weed, yeah. So they're like little clear spots. Okay. Right, might be, now I know, it might be worth having a hunt round the lake and trying to find some open swims. Or I could fish on the chod rig. I've got a chod rig in the bag, I think. No, blowback rigs I've got. So... oh. Rod 3's gone very slack. think we'll move in a second. That's what I think we'll do. Let's just tighten that line up a bit. They've all gone a bit slack, to be honest. Just tightening the lines up here, guys. Yes, we're off. Right, come on. Be a boss fish. Come on, in you come. Come to big bug. Right, this ain't particularly big. You can tell by the way it's tearing around the swim. Little carp. No way. Look how much I'm having to slacken off. Oh, come on. Get in the net. Yes, here we go. Awesome. Little carp. I think we're going to move. That's what I'm thinking. Let's get this rod one. Tearing the place up. Be nice to have a boss fish off here, because I've never fished this lake, so be very interesting to get a boss off of here. Be my first boss fish. Look how slack I had to make that. Come on, seriously. I'm using £25 braid, guys. Come on. Yay. Awesome. Get in the nets. Nice. Little carp. And the next rod goes off. That is awesome, because when I land this one, I'm going to move spots. Just putting the tension right up. That looks decent to me, that fish. Should be a decent carp. Well, you know, for this lake, a decent carp. Come on, in you come. Doing the 8-yard dash. Showing plenty of tail, this fish. Normally the boss fish do that. Could it be? That'd be ironic if this is a boss fish, because I just said I'll land this fish and I'll move swims. It'd be funny if this was a boss fish. That looks decent. Looks like a carp. Look at that! Wow! What a tench that is. That's definitely a boss fish. I don't care what no one says. Salty, £8 4 ounces. Possibly the biggest £8 4 ounces I've ever seen. But that is awesome. That means we can move to the next lake. My first boss fish from this lake. So, without further ado, guys, I'll see you in Digger Lakes. That is awesome. Really pleased with that. Right, so having a boss fish off the observatory and I don't know what you'd call the other lake, Larena or whatever it's called. We are now at Digger Lakes. I'm in a favoured swim for boss fish, if I'm honest. A lot of people have recommended this swim. So we're just going to have a little cast out. I'll probably fish just this middle channel. I know the fish do turn up in the weed, but you've got to remember, I haven't got any chod rigs with me. That's a big boo-boo really, but I do have blowback rigs, so if I need to go in that weed I can. I'm not sure how long this one's going to take though, if I'm honest. This can be a tough little lake at times, but we're going to keep the rods reasonably close. I'm fishing on the silt. I've got tiger nuts on rod 1 and 2 floating on blowback rigs, I think. Oh, it's off straight away. Always a good sign. Let's get that rod in position. Let's get rod 2 just flying off straight away. You can tell we're on a bigger fish water now. This fish is leaving. No, you're not. You're coming back. Come on. Now, I know there's a few spots on here where the fish can run up the bank. So we'll have to be a little bit careful here. Come on. Don't go around now. Don't go around now. Putting as much pressure on as I can. Awesome. Managed to pull him away from that bit. Awesome. Right. Come on. Come get in the net. Now, I've had 3 of the... I think there's 7 or 6 boss fish on here. I've had Pac M, the half ling, and I think it's Boxer twice each. So it'd be nice if we could maybe, you know, get one of the ones that we haven't had. That'd be really cool. It's fighting hard, this fish. Come on. Come on. Yes, right, he's in catch mode. Let's go to rod 1. See what this is. Coming through the lilies. Oh, rod 3 is just jumped to the other part of the bank. This is a nice fighting fish. Hopefully rod 3 doesn't wander off and go up the bank and head for another lake somewhere, which they do from time to time. Come on. We just need a boss fish, that's all we need. We'll get a boss fish, we'll move on to the next lake will be St. John. Now I think that's going to be a tougher challenge, St. John, if I'm honest. I've had a lot of boss fish off there and that lake seems to be giving me somewhat of a hard time now. Right, come on. Don't go around now, please. Bit more tension. Nice. Just turned him. Very nice. Come on. Doesn't feel like a boss fish, I've got to be honest. Rod 3's just sort of cruising through the reeds now, so I need to get this one in quite quickly if I can. Yes, right, rod 3. See if we can tempt this one out the reed. Come on, reel. Thank you. Wow, the reel wouldn't work then for some reason. Come on. Oh, he's going up the bank. No, this is not the one, guys. Get in the water. Come on. Just ease in. Just tapping the reel every now and... Yes, he's back in the water. Right. See if we can pull him out. Come on. Giving him plenty of attention. I really don't want him on that bank. Come on. Yes, right. Get him in the middle of the lake, that'll be nice. This feels like a good fish actually. It's always hard to tell, but he's pulling line, that's a good sign. We can just keep him off that bank. Please don't go up that bank. Please don't go up that bank. I'm working it, baby. Come on. Yes, 32. Right, get him into the middle in the lilies. I'll feel much happier. Right, awesome. He's going around that way. Need to give him some tension. This feels like a decent fish. He fought hard. He was really trying to get up that bank. Oh, please don't go around now. Thank you. Right, now I'm starting to doubt myself a little bit now. I really did think this would be a boss fish that quickly. That would be awesome. Come on. So I apologise about any background noise, guys. Like I say, it is summer. All the windows are open. So let's land that. That looked big. Let's land it straight away. Wow, look at that. That's a nice fish. Looks like a football. That is awesome. Is that a boss? That'd be really cool. Oh my days. The first fish we land is shoulders. £34 on the button. Absolutely awesome. I'm really pleased with that. Shoulders straight away. Especially after the struggle of the last lake. So that is really cool. Really pleased with that. Awesome. Let's get him back. Let's have a look at the other two fish before we move on. That's another fish off the list. So I've now had Pachem, Halfling, the Boxer, and now Shoulders. That is awesome. Let's get him back. Let's have a look at the other fish. Let's get this one in. Not sure anything's going to top Shoulders, to be honest. Look at that. Oh, wow. That's an amazing fish. Really dark. Nice dark linear. £20. And the last fish. Let's get him in the net. Get in. And that is a different looking fish. Almost looks square. £18.6. Well, there you have it, guys. First cast, or the first 3 rods that we put out, we had a boss fish straight away. So without further ado, I'll see you on St John. Right, so here we are in St John. I've decided to pick the top right hand corner of the map as you look at it. So when the map comes up, it's the top right hand corner. I'm going to fish into this little bay here. Now this is very dangerous, this bay, because you do lose a lot of fish in here. So this first rod I'm going to put out, it's got a 15mm activate on, which is on a size 6 hook. Right, I'm just going to leave that there. Let's get the next one. This is on a 20mm tiger. Something a bit bigger, maybe tempt some of the bigger sort of cats. Give that a little bit more of a cast. Hopefully it won't go too far. Nice, we'll leave that there. And number 1 is also on a tiger. Now I favoured these baits for Digger, St John and Presa del Monte Bravo. Right, 3 rods are out. We kind of got that bay covered. Now what I'll do, if the fish don't come along, I'll move them nearer to the reeds as it was. I've not really seen any fish in this area, which is a bit of a worry. I've got a feeling this lake might give us a bit of an hard time, like I said on the last lake, but that's purely because I've had a lot of boss fish off this lake and it seems to have got a lot harder for me. But we'll see how we get on. What we're going to do, we're going to divert our attention a little bit out this way, and I'm going to go with the old fishing between 15 and 20 yards. That's my plan. So let's go there. I always find this the better way to fish for some reason. If nothing happens in this swim, I will move over to that top left hand corner. Put that one there. And rod number 3, which is on the boilie. So those 2 are on tiger nuts, this one's on the boilie. Wow, that went a long way for such a small cast. Right, awesome. Let's see what happens. Okay, like I say, if nothing happens here, we will move. Thinking about the spot that over by that sort of portaloo as well, but sort of more that way. It's like a little corner spot. It's got a little weed bed in the sort of left-hand corner. That's the spot I'm thinking about over there. But we'll see what happens. Let's put some spot out. Not seeing any fish jump in or anything like that. Bit worrying. Right, let's one that in. That'll do. A little bit too close, that. Bait boat on this game would be nice. Run a little, like, little stock of bait out there. Perfect. Right, so let the bait come out the spud. You can see it where it's colouring the water. Don't want to go too mad with the spud, I've got to be honest, but... Oh, no, I don't want to cast that far. Just give it a little flick. It's not going far. Perfect, where it lands there. Yes. That'll do, spot on, just behind that sort of number 3 label, there it is. You can see the bait coming up. Perfect. So put a little bit more towards number 1. In between 1 and 2 will be perfect. Just land it there. Yeah, that'll do nicely. That should just pop up underneath them markers then. Spot on. Right. Here we go. Ah, come straight off. Wow. Oh, put that rod down. Let's get rod 1. All right. Let's see what we got here then. It's quite lively, this fish. Oh wow, he's taking off. Started to take line. They all start like that. They take line. It don't mean nothing at first. You just got to see how the fight progresses. If he continues to take line, then we know he's a boss fish. Oh, he's a good fish. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, sorry Rod 2, but you're just going to have to... Yeah, I'm glad that happened. Right. This fish is really taking off. This could be a good fish. I don't want to lose it if I can help it. Wow, 50 yards. I don't want to lose this one. This one's got boss fish written all over it. Come on, come in. Really don't want to lose this fish. I'm going to try and turn him. I'm going to bring the rod this way because this is the way he was heading, so I'm thinking he'll head the other way if I do that. 55 yards now. Come on. So that could have proved to be a good move, moving into the... Oh, he's giving up. He's giving up. We don't want him to give up that quick. Perhaps just a bit sort of high double carp, you know, sort of say high doubles, high 20s maybe. Yeah, when they give up suddenly like that, I did want to say it was a boss fish, but I'm not so sure now. Don't you go... No, no, no. Could be a cat, actually. Let's have a look. Be interesting. Wow, look at that. That is awesome. Which one's that? Is that the big common? It's not the box common. The big common, £42. I've not had that one before. That is awesome. First time I've had the big common, so really, really pleased with that. So now that only leaves 2 big carp on this lake for me, which is the big plated and small plated. For some reason them fish are eluding me, but I'm absolutely thrilled to pieces with this one. We can now move to Presa del Monte Bravo and see where we go from now. I mean, really pleased. That move, that just shows I was fishing that bay, I was catching a few 20s, and I decided, like in a couple of the smaller fish, the small roach, I decided to move sort of 16 yards in front of me, and look at that. Really pleased. Right guys, see you on Presa. Awesome. So here we are on Presa del Monte Bravo. As you can see, I'm fishing where the 2 parts of the land meet. I do apologise about the audio change. Basically I was recording a running commentary, but I'd muted my mic, so there you have it. I fished on here for about 10-15 minutes, I suppose, or enough for it to go from 7 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock in the morning in the top right hand corner. so I'm not sure how long that will take. I had to cut the clip down because I didn't want the video to be like an hour and a half long. So I've just sort of cut it down to this final part. I do apologise about any background noise, guys. Like I said, it is summer, the windows are open. Just get this fish in. Come on, he's fighting hard. I do fight hard on here. We just need one boss fish to complete our challenge. Then we are set, guys. Another fish. That is awesome. We can get this one in. That'll be really cool. None of them, this one and the other one, none of them felt like a boss fish, if I'm honest. I'm using a mixture on here. I've got the tiger nuts, the 15mm pop-up and the activate sink. So give us a bit of a mixture. The 15mm pop-up is the high vis one, by the way, guys, which is on rod 2. Come on, in you come. Stop messing about. It's trying to smash us up now. We can just get this in. Come on, in you come. Yeah. Swap rods. Rod 1. I had to remember what rod I was on then. When you do that, you get them in front of you. You just got to remember what rod it is. Right, awesome. Let's get this one in. Does this feel any better? Doesn't feel like a boss. Feels like a good fish. It's kind of got that slow plod of a carp. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully it'll be a boss. Any boss will do, guys, to complete the challenge now. I mean, I set myself this challenge. I didn't know how hard it was going to be. And to be honest, I've been really pleased. I've had 4 completely different boss fish that I've never had before up to this point. So that is really, really good. I am due a couple of boss bream, roach. There's some more boss carp that I need on here. And obviously some of the bigger cats that I do need that keep snapping me up all the time. Come on, in you come. It's really sort of just kind of floating, this fish. It's in the 8-yard dash in the danger zone, but it doesn't want to come in, that's for sure. We really need to get it in. That would be really cool. Then we can have a look what we've caught on these 3 rods. Come, I'm praying at the moment. Please be a boss fish. Please be a boss fish. That's all I'm thinking. God, it's fighting hard, this fish. Come on, in you come. There we go. Alright, let's get the net. Get in the net. That fought hard, that fish. Nice little common carp, £20 6. Let's get it straight back and have another look at one of the other rods. We've got rods on, fish on each of the rods. Let's have a look at this one, see what we got. Get in the net. Nice little common carp again. Wow, plenty of little commons in here, that's for sure. Yeah, nice fish. £9 13 ounces. Not bad. Let's get it back. And let's just unhook this last fish. Don't know what that was. Couldn't tell if that was a tench or a bream or what. Let's have a look at it. Nice, look at that. That's got to be a boss roach. Surely that's got to be a boss roach. Come on, please be a boss roach. It's Tinks, £4 2 ounces. Absolutely over the moon. That is the one boss fish from every lake challenge completed, guys. Sorry about the length of the video. Just wanted to do something different for you guys. If you can think of a challenge for me on this game, then hit me up with a reasonable challenge. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Take care. Peace.